my name is Allison Herrera, and we're out here on the 10th Avenue Bridge on the west bank of Minneapolis. And behind me is the site of the former I-35W bridge. And every Saturday, the Minnesota Department of Transportation holds a tour where they talk about the construction of the bridge and give a little bit of history. So we're here hoping to catch some people in on the tour at the end to see what they think about the Republican National Convention and ask them to approve their message.
Well, I'm kind of a social justice guy, so I'd ask what they're going to do about some of our folks who are on the fringes and the down and outs, and you know, tell us, you know, in terms of welfare and some of the social issues. I want to know what's going to go on there and what kinds of they're going to be able to follow through with any of their promises, and that's a huge issue for me. You know, is our folks who are struggling to get by, the single mothers, the welfare mothers, and those kinds of folks. So I'd like to hear the plans for that. Phil Lear and I approve this message.
Thank you. What would you ask a delegate coming to the Republican National Convention?
I guess the biggest thing would be the cost of price and gas coming down. It's a big deterrent on the economy right now.
And so what would you ask them to do about it?
We'll definitely get it back down to more reasonable levels. I'm Dave Lasansky, and I approve this message.
Thank you.
Giving relief to the seniors. I know we've paid almost double in our property taxes, and I think that's what it's all about, I guess, is making things lower rather than higher. Too much greed is what it is today.
Strive for peace. There's got to be some way we can work it out with the people, you know, in Iraq and Afghanistan, and we don't want to go in Iran. That and work out something with the oil prices. There's got to be something they can do to bring it down or help the American people that way. And I'm Mary Weaver, and I approve this message.
Thank you.
Just how exactly is John McCain going to be anything more than a continuation of the Bush legacy, which has been a complete fiasco? I don't see that being any different, and I can't imagine how anybody would want to continue that. Steve, and I approve this message.
Well, pull out the troops from Iraq, and you know, it was already a mess, but the most important thing is we have to ask the Republicans to pull out the troops from Iraq and, you know, bring peace in the world. Well, I'm Roland B. Jinx here, and I approve this message.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Probably the Iraq War. Like, what would you do if you pulled them out? Like, what would you let them retire? Or if you keep them in, what would you do different from the president right now?
Can you say your name? Say, I approve this message.
I approve this message, Tim Rapp.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I'm not a Republican. I'm a Democrat.
Yeah? What would you ask them, though?
Switch over to the Democrat.
What?
Switch over to the Democrat.
Oh, I see.
My name is Gary, and I approve of this message.
Thank you. Record your own message, upload it to YouTube, and tag it, I approve this message.